I got this request few months before to do brioche bread and I haven't had time for that. So I'm going to show you how to do brioche bread today. For that, first let's put the yeast to activate. For that, I have 7 grams instant dry yeast with 2 tablespoons flour and quarter a cup or 65 milliliters milk. This milk is warm, just lukewarm. So put the milk into the mixing bowl and into that add the flour and the yeast. Use a whisk to mix everything together and leave aside to activate. As you can see, the yeast has risen very well, and for the rest of the recipe I am using 2 cups or 340 grams bread flour. You can use plain flour instead. A teaspoon or 5 grams salt, quarter a cup or 50 grams sugar, 3 eggs and 125 grams butter or 1 stick of butter. So let's start doing this. Into the yeast add the sugar and then the flour. Start mixing it on a low speed. Then add the salt. Once the dough gathers the yeast, add 1 egg at a time and start mixing. After, start adding butter. After adding all the butter, you need to knead this dough about 20 minutes on a low speed. When you knead this dough, you might think that this is a bit runny. It's okay, the dough will be sticky, but you need to keep on kneading to get that soft textured brioche buns. Once you knead the dough about 20 minutes, it will look like this. It's not sticking onto your fingers, but it's still wet. So I'm going to take this out and put in the same bowl and leave in a warm place to double in size. It will take about 45 minutes to 1 hour in normal room temperature. The brioche dough has risen, so add a bit of flour onto the bench. Transfer the dough. Now slowly press down, and you have to remember that this dough is a bit stickier than a normal bread dough, and it's a very rich dough too. So let's cut this dough to 6 parts. It's always your eyeball measurement. 1, 2, 3, and the same way. I feel like this is a bit smaller. Right, 1, 2, 3. So put a baking paper onto a tray, and now let's take 1 piece of dough, turn it over, put a finger in and just press it inwards like this. This way. And now turn it over. And shape it and press and leave it on a baking tray to double in size again. Let's do another one. Turn it over, put your finger, press, then the other finger, press, 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 So you are bringing the dough into it like this, and it is sticky, so we can't work like the other normal bread. So turn it over, shape it, press it, and put it on the baking tray. So I'm going to put this back again in a warm place, covered with a tea towel. So the brioche buns are ready. I'm going to brush the top with some egg wash. This goes to the preheated oven, 200 Celsius or 180 fan forced, about 20 minutes or until golden brown. So the bread rolls are ready, and I left it to cool down completely, and see how soft they are. If I break one to show you how it is. So they are really soft and moist. So this has this rich, nice buttery texture. Goes well with any savory or even sweet. Hope you will enjoy. See you next time.